Tabitha was a typical, 16, 17-year-old young girl, laughing, happy.
I was a youth apprenticeship student with Jackson County High School, and I started here as part of that.
I remember the first day I met her, I thought, oh my gosh, here I go again, another high school student.
On my first day on the job, Crystal walked into that room and she looked at me and she's like, who are you people and who do you know?
I never knew what kind of personality the new person would have or if they would fit in well, but Tabitha fit in very well with us. And everybody liked her, and it became a very good working relationship and a very good friendship.
Oh, I just loved her. Love her very much. I was like, oh, she's good people. She's gonna take care of me. And I clung to her a good bit. And I think that was God's timing and how our lives turned out. Like, I didn't know she had been through a lot of things, and I didn't know I was going to go through a lot of things.
So, she had not quite been here for a year, and her mother was involved in a car accident and did not survive.
When Crystal found out my mother passed away, she left Jackson EMC that day and came to my house. Joe told her, go, take care of that kid. Go, do what you have to do.
At that time, Tabitha's father worked at the University of Georgia, and he worked in a position where he worked at night. And I just felt like Tabitha did not need to spend that much time at home alone. I had 2 daughters of my own. I could not imagine my child being at home by herself that much. So I said, Tabitha, it's just time for you to come to my house.
She said, so your daddy works nights. I just want you to come home with me. Just come home. And so I stayed at her house and hung out with her and her daughters and everything. I didn't know that her husband had had a heart attack. I didn't know that she was going through a whole battle all on her own. But she wanted to take care of me.
Jackson EMC tends to embrace people when they have tragedies in their family and help out anywhere they can. And for Tabitha's, it just was a longer period of time because she had lost her mother at such a young age.
My true sense of Jackson EMC has always been that this is part of my family. So when Sandy started, I was like, okay, there's this kid. And I looked at her, and it was so funny because I said this the first day to her, because I said, this is what you got to be told the first day you started a job. Who you people and who do you know? Because I found out that's what you're supposed to do. Crystal taught me that.
Ever since the beginning of working here, Tabitha's been kind of a go-to leader for me and was always super wanting to know who I was. The first day I came in, she said, so who are your people?
She's a kid, and she's been such a good kid to work with, and she graduated high school with us and everything. So it's been really great to have that different side of being the mama versus just the daughter.
Definitely transitioning into the real world from high school, Tabitha helped a lot because I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. I got my own house right when I moved out of high school, so that was a big step for me. And having Tabitha there to help me plan, help me with knowing budgeting. She helped me with college classes, deciding what to do and what not to do, and deciding how I can move forward for my future. She was very helpful.
Crystal has been a huge impact on my life. Taking meals to people, making sure that, whatever that person needs, no matter what is going on in your life, is less important than how you can help somebody in their life. And so for Sandy, as I try to emulate some of that, is I want her to see that it doesn't matter how busy you are or how many things you have going on. Sometimes you have to stop from whatever that is and pull back from that and help others. I could not imagine my life without Jackson EMC or my life without Crystal or Sandy. They are just so huge a part of my life.
Yeah, Jackson EMC is definitely family. We are all one big happy family. And it's just super great to know that where you're working cares for you